Everyone, welcome to the show for Monday. Hi. Hey. So the games industry is taking the day off, apparently.
Who are we?
See, I'm no. So we're asking the question today: do you still hate the Xbox?
No.
What?
I bought one recently.
Well, show's over. We figured it out.
Done. Anyway, we grilled Xbox division head Phil Spencer at E3, where he reiterated to us that Microsoft is changing its approach to positioning and supporting the Xbox One.
Right, and let's be honest, they started this generation with a lot of assumptions about what we, the gaming market, would tolerate. No used games, Force Connect, the list just goes on and on.
That wasn't a very long list.
No.
2 bullets. NASCAR.
Smug attitude.
Xbox has slowly course corrected over the past year though, so we think it's a good time to look at the state of the console now and ask, do you still hate the Xbox?
No, I said that earlier.
This is not a show just for you, Phil. So like we said, the Xbox One didn't have the greatest debut, did it, Lawrence?
No, when they first debuted the Xbox One, they focused on media, and their reasoning was kind of sound. They wanted to save the games till E3. But this was the first time we all saw the console and we were hungry to see games. And instead we saw a lot of TV, football, DVR functionality, media partners, things we don't care about.
Right.
Well, to Xbox's advantage though, you do use your Xbox for that very reason.
Oh no, of course. I was also one of the people bitching about everything they were doing though, but it is a great living room device.
There you go.
It's a good addition. So to top it off, when they did show games at E3 2013, they also announced an all-digital ownership system that would prevent used games from running and require an internet connection at all times.
The situation is a little different right now though.
How so, James?
The no used game system was ditched before the system even launched.
Correct.
On top of that, Xbox's E3 2014 presentation contained nothing but games.
Correct. So with all that, yeah, good for you, Xbox. Thank you you did a good job. Okay. There's also the question about the price and the Kinect issue. The Xbox One launched at $500, a full $100 more than the PS4. The Kinect caused a price difference, and thanks to its mandatory inclusion, you had no choice but to get one.
And everybody was using none of them. At the time, we assured you guys that a Kinect-less Xbox One would be coming, and lo and behold, that finally happened.
Of course, now the One is the same price as the PS4, and it doesn't force you to buy a camera that doesn't work half the time. Xbox on.
Xbox on.
Xbox on.
Hold on, sound more like Aaron Paul. Xbox on, bitch. No, did it do it?
Can you try it real quick, Zane?
Xbox on.
Let's try it all at once. Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Xbox on.
Motherfucker, really?
Nope. All right.
Is it plugged in?
So Xbox has fixed some of the biggest problems with the One, but there are still some nagging issues.
There's the interface, the user experience. Game installs take forever, and so do patches. Apps can be hard to find. You'd think games and apps would show you all your games and your apps, but it doesn't.
It's kind of confusing. And breaking down the architecture, the PS4 is just a better system. Why is that, Lawrence?
It's the unified RAM, really. One of the big bottlenecks for PCs for a long time is the separation of system RAM and video RAM. PS4 was really smart in combining it all. It just makes the system a lot faster, and it just creates fewer bottlenecks in the rendering pipeline. So it's just a more efficient machine for games.
Keep in mind there's no power brick or giant camera that you have to carry around with the thing, so it's kind of nice to take over to your friend's house. And let's break down the service. Games on PlayStation Plus are great. Games with gold, not so much.
One feels like a perk, and the other feels like a handicap.
A hand job?
Yeah,
Oh.
hand job.
How's that bad?
But one
depends.
holding sandpaper.
Oh.
Sandpaper hand job.
Ultimately, though, we're impressed with the turnaround we've seen from the Xbox One, so good on them.
It may not have been there to start, but Xbox has shown a fresh dedication to gaming over the past 6 months.
It paints a much better picture for the future of the console than some railroad baron talking about powers for 20 goddamn minutes.
My name's Brian Michael Bendis. You may know me from such popular comic books as X-Men and How to Take Over the Railways.
So there you go. That's pretty much everything that has happened ever since the Xbox One was announced and where we are today. Personally, for myself, I think they're doing a good job. They're on the right path. Just keep throwing more Halo at me and I'll be a happy fellow.
Yeah, Halo's good, but I think the games are good too, giving players options. So I think they're headed in the right direction. Hopefully it's not too late, though.
Lawrence, final verdict?
There is no final verdict. We're just 1 year in.
It's over, Lawrence. Pick a
People
side.
need to know if we're Xbox fanboys or PlayStation fanboys. They need to know this.
Can we be both?
No, impossible. Phil, who won?
Well, I bought an Xbox, so.
Oh, Xbox
Phil
wins.
won.
All right.
Sandpaper hand jobs.
Didn't you have a problem with Watch Dogs though?
It still doesn't. Oh.
So there you go, all our Xbox fun stuff. If you want to see that interview we talked about earlier with Phil Spencer, check it out over here in all the links and stuff. I just hit the mic, I'm sorry. They do it for you, Joel.
looking at?
me.
Get in here, come on. Sit back down.
No, but seriously, what do you guys think? Do you think someone won? Or is Xbox getting ground? Or maybe you should try and have your conversations in a polite manner instead of shouting at everyone? Less exclamation points. We don't need them.